1,000 Friends of Oregon invites you to stretch your imagination into the future. We partnered with Institute for the Future, a nonprofit research group with over 55 years of experience preparing organizations around the world to be future-ready, to bring you this unique experience. As you immerse yourself in these future worlds, know that these are not predictions, nor are they endorsements of any particular future. They are provocations meant to expand your thinking on what is possible and to inspire you to build a future you'd want to live in. Are you ready? Let's go. Insatiable. In 2035, we live in a distracted and dazzling world pushed to its limits. Desperation and distraction serves the autocrats and oligarchs in charge. In many regions around the U.S., pristine landscapes have been transformed into a patchwork of hyper-efficient urban centers and vast automated agricultural zones. These have been engineered to maximize profit for the corporate elite who now dominate the economy and most major decision-making institutions. Portland, Salem, Bend, and other fast-growing population centers boast cutting-edge transportation systems designed for comfort and efficiency. Sleek, autonomous vehicles zip between urban hubs, but only for those who can afford them. The less fortunate crowd into crumbling public transit systems, a visible reminder of the growing wealth disparity. Those with relative economic stability seem more interested in their entertainment bots than the struggling humans on the streets outside the window. The U.S. economy thrives on paper, with GDP figures soaring. However, this growth comes at a cost to both the environment and society. Oregon's abundant energy, supplied by a mix of advanced nuclear reactors and massive solar installs, powers an insatiable appetite for consumption and economic expansion. 3 nuclear power plants supply AI server farms in Oregon alone, and another 2 are in the works for 2036. Once Oregon's crown jewel, is viewed by those currently in power as a resource to be exploited. Geoengineering projects have had mixed results, with droughts, fire, and other disaster costs remaining on par with the average from the late 2020s. Genetically modified crops produce food in abundance, yet distribution remains grossly unequal. Overabundance in affluent areas contrasts sharply with food deserts in poorer regions. The social fabric continues to fray under the stress of extreme inequality. Anger, loneliness, and distrust of institutions and each other is high. Bigotry and greed are not only accepted, but encouraged. Literal and symbolic walls keep classes of people in their place. The rich live in their own luxury social and media bubbles. Meanwhile, the working class engages in a relentless hustle, gathering whatever scraps they can to stay afloat in a job market increasingly dominated by AI and automation. As the Oregon population swells with climate refugees and opportunity seekers, tensions simmer. Warnings of impending social and environmental collapse are issued regularly, but fall on the deaf ears of those in power. No one seems to heed the signs of a system pushed beyond its breaking point. High net worth individuals, through their outsized influence on policy and philanthropy, shape media and institutions to serve their interests. They exist above the law for all intents and purposes. Non-ideologically conforming civil society organizations are under constant political and economic attack. Advocates point to record economic gains in Oregon as evidence of their superior political philosophy, but critics lament the inequality and environmental destruction and wonder, how much longer can we continue on this path?